The Indian Ocean, one of the largest and most crucial seas on Earth, is often referred to as the lifeblood of the Asian continent. This ocean plays a pivotal role in the security, commerce, and prosperity of the region. Controlling this vast water body is key to maintaining peace and growth in the area. Nearly 40% of global trade, including 80% of oil exports, passes through the Indian Ocean, linking the Persian Gulf, Southeast Asia, and South Asia. This makes the Indian Ocean a strategically vital region that cannot be ignored by any global power. The Indian Ocean connects four major Asian powers: India, China, Japan, and South Korea, making it essential for their trade and military interests. However, the growing Chinese presence in these waters has become a significant challenge for India, prompting the country to bolster its naval capabilities to safeguard its interests in the region. One of the most important maritime routes in this region is the Strait of Malacca, which connects the Indian Ocean to Southeast Asia. This narrow passage is not only vital for commercial trade but also for military maneuvering. A significant portion of global trade, especially oil, flows through this route. With China increasing its naval influence in the region, India found it necessary to counter this growing presence and ensure its own security in these waters. In response, India has established a strategic naval base near the Strait of Malacca. This base allows India to closely monitor Chinese naval and commercial activities in the region, while also providing a rapid response capability in case of any emergency. This move is critical for ensuring India's control over vital shipping lanes in the Indian Ocean and sends a strong message that India is ready to defend its maritime interests. In a potential war scenario, this naval base would allow India to fully monitor both Chinese commercial and military ships passing through the Strait of Malacca. Should the need arise, the Indian Navy would be in a position to strike immediately, ensuring that India can counter any threat to its maritime security effectively. This strategic positioning significantly strengthens India's military power in the region. India's decision to establish this naval base has forced China to reconsider its activities in the region. It also underscores India's resolve to take necessary steps to secure its maritime boundaries and maintain its dominance in the Indian Ocean. The growing naval rivalry between India and China, particularly around the Strait of Malacca, is set to reshape the security and strategic dynamics of the region in the years to come. India's new military strategy plays a crucial role in maintaining a balance of power in the Indian Ocean, ensuring regional stability and security. In the 2000s, the Indian government witnessed significant changes in its defense policies and actions. During this period, the government began seriously considering the establishment of a major naval airbase in the southern part of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This move was aimed at enhancing the integrated operations of the Army, Navy, and Air Force, bringing them under a unified command structure. To facilitate this, a committee was formed, led by then Deputy Prime Minister Shri Lal Krishna Advani. This committee included experts from military and intelligence fields, making it an exceptionally capable and influential team. The plan was to provide security to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, located 1,400 kilometers away, which is situated near the Strait of Malacca, one of the busiest maritime routes connecting the Indian Ocean with the Pacific Ocean. These islands were considered strategically and security-wise important. That's why the idea of establishing a naval airbase in this region was proposed to enhance India's surveillance capabilities. Accepting the committee's key recommendations, then Prime Minister Shri A.B. Vajpayee authorized the establishment of a naval airbase in the southern part of the Andaman Islands. The goal was not only to counter China's growing military influence but also to strengthen India's security and surveillance in this region. The Strait of Malacca, which links the Indian Ocean with the Pacific Ocean, is one of the busiest maritime passages in the world. It serves as a lifeline for developed nations like China, Japan, and South Korea. Therefore, monitoring and controlling maritime traffic in this crucial passage became of immense importance to India, enabling a quick military response in case of any emergency. The committee ensured that necessary measures were taken to empower India's Navy and Air Force to effectively monitor and control this vital waterway. With this in mind, India decided to establish a state-of-the-art naval airbase in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands as a part of its maritime defense strategy. This move marked a significant step in enhancing India's security and strategic position in the Indian Ocean. It also represents the beginning of a new era in India's military power and maritime surveillance. India is now not only vigilant about securing its maritime boundaries but also capable of reinforcing its position as a regional power. In the final word regarding India's security policies, by September September 2001, the Indian government took a significant step by initiating the establishment of a new integrated service command in the strategically important Andaman and Nicobar Islands, located in the Bay of Bengal. The Ministry of Defence began taking measures to establish a naval air station in this region, marking a crucial development in India's defence strategy. As a result, in September 2001, the first joint command of the Indian Armed Forces was established in Port Blair, the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Following this, the Indian Union government issued a notification for the establishment of a naval air station on these islands. However, the project faced significant delays due to challenges such as land acquisition and other related issues, causing a major setback in its implementation. In 2004, due to a change in India's political landscape, the government removed the air station project from the priority list, primarily due to budget constraints. Despite this, the project did not get completely abandoned and was postponed for over 4 years by the Ministry of Defence. However, in 2008, as Chinese nuclear submarines and spy vessels were detected conducting covert operations in the Andaman Sea, the Indian Navy's surveillance vessels identified the presence of these foreign ships. This discovery highlighted the need to speed up the construction of the naval air station. As a result, the central government authorized the immediate implementation of the project. Subsequently, the Ministry of Defence, along with the Andaman and Nicobar Command, initiated the necessary measures to expedite the construction of the naval air station. By 24 March 2008, the cabinet approved the project, and the ministry began acquiring the required land for the station. The project led to the construction of a 3,500-foot-long runway, fuel tanks, radar stations, and maintenance hangars. The strategic location of this air station near the important shipping channels of the Bay of Bengal now allows the monitoring of both military and civilian vessels passing through. This development significantly enhanced the maritime security capabilities of the Andaman and Nicobar Command. After all the procedures were completed, the naval air station was named Indo-Pacific. The renowned commander of the Indian Navy, Commander S.K. Singh, became the first commanding officer of this naval air station, officially announced from the Navy headquarters in Delhi. Following this, on 31 July 2012, the Indian Navy's senior officer, Admiral Nirmal Kumar Verma, dedicated Indo-Pacific to the nation. Initially, the naval station operated Dornier to 28 maritime patrol aircraft. However, over time, larger transport aircraft like the C-130 Super Hercules were also inducted into the operations. As a result, the runway length at the airfield was extended to 6,000 feet, further enhancing the Andaman and Nicobar Command's operational capacity. This expansion allowed the Indian Navy to operate P-8I long-range submarine hunter aircraft from this station. Furthermore, plans are in place to deploy MiG-29 and Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter jets to the base in the future, making it even more strategically significant. As a result, Indian naval aircraft will now have the capability to strike enemy ships operating in Indian waters from this base, while the station will also support advanced naval aircraft like the RAF-LM, which are equipped with nuclear weapons and capable of carrying out military operations in the South China Sea. This development is particularly critical as it presents a significant challenge to China's nuclear submarine base located on Hainan Island. The expansion of Indo-Pacific has dealt a heavy blow to China's naval aspirations in the Indian Ocean region, effectively putting a formidable barrier against China's maritime ambitions. This makes the station a robust fort for India's naval forces in the region. It ensures that the Indian Navy maintains a stronghold in the region and counters China's military expansion efforts. Thus, Indo-Pacific has emerged as a powerful stronghold for the Indian Navy. Jai Hind!